Artist from Project Runway on Lifetime. So happy to have him back in our home. Luis Casco is here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before we get into this, let's see a little bit of you and see some of the show in action.
Yeah.
Roll it.
So I brought you some swatches so you can see my inspiration. You know, so we
Are
need
you bringing a little pink in there?
We're doing a pop of pink, friend.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
This right here is a cheek and lip product that you can actually dab it on and make it as light or as strong as you want.
I liked it before. I love it now. Yep.
Cool.
That is great. Now, I know in your new book, you stayed away from using real models.
Absolutely, because it's all about everyone at home. I always think of my mom. You know, my sister, my mom is 80 years old. She's never had a Facebook. Now she does, thanks to my selfie. And I think it was really something that I wanted to do because you know how awesome those pictures can look that we take on the phone sometimes? Yeah. And there I am with a celebrity, with a model, and we go, that looks better than what's on the magazine. So why not? I had a casting with 300 women, and I picked 26 women of different ages, races, and sizes. So it was very important to me for everyone to be represented.
When you look through the book, are those pictures are they all selfies?
They were all selfies. I think I was showing you. Yes, my phone has 8,000 selfies.
No.
Like these are all selfies.
Yeah.
What are do you use filters? Like, you know, some of those downloadable?
Exactly.
What's your favorite?
You know, there are actually quite a few. I mean, there's Facetune that can do a little bit too much because you have to be careful with things making you look too plastic.
I've done that.
Yeah.
But I think exactly just Instagram, and also remembering that if you use the correct lighting, like look at that.
Right.
If you use the right lighting,
Are you kidding me? This looks like
that is not retouched.
That looks like
I have it in my phone.
It's
I know.
Beautiful.
Our phones have such a great quality right now that they help to do this on their own.
Well, but we can also do things to mess that up, and that's what you're going to help us because we have 3 models here that we brought in, and we're going to show you a little bit. You're going to take us through and show us how we can kick it up a notch.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So let's start with our first model. This is Michelle, and we have a before. That isn't maybe the best selfie. All right, and then take us through what
sure. What happens with Michelle is that she was telling me how every time she takes a selfie, her eyes look very small. And smoky eyes, there was no way with her because she always felt that it closed her eyes off.
Well, most people do.
Yeah, exactly. So what I did is I added a little pop of color. Let me show you on the eye, which, you know, smoky eyes don't have to be black or brown or anything like that. So we put a little bit of blue here. And then what I tell everyone is avoid the blue eyeshadow look by just using a nice little brown on the crease and then blending that really well. And, you know, I'm never afraid to use the fingers.
The fingers are a good tool.
Fingers are a great tool. And then what we did is, if you see her after selfie, is we did the easiest thing that you can really do. Look how big and large her eyes look.
Wow.
By just bringing it up about 3/4, right at the level of your eyes, or even a little bit bigger. So if you're ever having a tired day, look at that. Look at the difference.
Did you change the light at all? Or?
No, we were right here in this room at the same time. I just basically did her makeup on the right side.
So you just brought the camera up higher. It opens up the eye.
Really good doe-eyed.
Exactly. Exactly. You know how the model looks.
Well, I know the tricks, but
you know
I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. So it's my mission for everybody to know about.
Well, let's see Jessica. I don't think Jessica took a bad picture, but we do have a bad selfie, or we think it's a bad selfie. This is your before.
Well, Jessica, what was happening with Jessica is that she's holding the phone too low, and I think a lot of people do that. So you get a little bit of that double chin that Jessica doesn't have. So we were able to help her by doing 2 things. First of all, we used a bronzer. You know, everybody right now is into contour, and they do all those crazy lines. And it's stuff that looks a little bit too much, especially in person. So what I like to do is use a bronzer to do it. So what we did is we gave her face a little bit of dimension, and then I carry it down here.
Now, you know, most people think bronzers, though, they put it all over their face, and that's a mistake, isn't it?
Exactly. And you know, another mistake I feel that people use bronzers that are too matte, which are very hard to blend. All you ladies that wear makeup using products that are matte are a lot harder to blend.
So what part of the face should we put it on?
Well, if you use one like this that feels creamy, like feel that. That's a Mary Kay bronzer.
yes.
This looks
You know?
great.
Exactly. So it has a little, it doesn't have shimmer, it just has texture.
Yeah.
So we use this in the areas of the face,
That's
you know,
lovely.
that E shape on the side. But most importantly for her, we just did a little bit of that here.
Very nice.
Okay.
And then Christina, you know it's all about the angles.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
every model knows her angles.
Well, let's see the
so
after.
let's see the after. See, so we
Oh,
showed
wow.
her. Look how it chisels her chin.
Yeah.
Just by
yeah.
tilting. What you want to do is, everybody does this. Everybody do it. Forward with the forehead, and the chin kind of following that. And then go a little bit to the side. Look at that. Just practice that, okay?
Yeah. Move it forward.
It
It's limit.
works. Exactly.
Well, good. How'd you feel about it?
Felt great.
Did it?
Yeah,
Looks
you look
so much
beautiful.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's glowing, right?
Yes.
So let's
I love it.
now let's move down. So let's go to like you said
Oh,
we dress
dear.
somebody like who's further away from their teens. Let's look.
Oh,
Why are the same age? I mean, what?
Oh, but you said your mom. You had some tips for your mom.
Yeah,
Who's
I
80.
do.
She's
I do.
But I meant.
Who do I talk to
Yeah.
about getting him
Well-
fired? Seriously.
You know, there's a myth out there that women who are over 30 have a little bit of the scary thing about wearing a sparkly eyeshadow
Yes.
or maybe gloss.
Petrified.
I know. You were a little
I
freaky
was
earlier.
scared.
why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I showed her how to add a little bit of color on her lips. She says she doesn't like to wear red because she thinks it makes her look
Caricature.
caricature. Exactly.
Let's see her
So,
before.
Yeah, let's look at her before.
Don't
Okay.
say anything, Mark.
I'm not saying anything. That's actually nice. You have a
Sir.
very beautiful smile, and
you.
You know,
those pictures behind you look amazing.
every look in my book has a hashtag, so the ladies can go on social media. And
Oh, and
yours
find-
is hashtag holiday glow.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So go to look, and everything has a hashtag. So what we did is we added a little bit of a highlight, and I want you to do this because people get scared to do this.
Okay, go.
You know, we put a little bit of a highlight here, right?
I love
All
that.
you have to do is take your ring finger.
Right ring finger.
Yeah, and go in there and just dab it in the corner of your eye.
Okay, just dab it.
We
right.
That's
we
a secret
we
they use
sanitize.
all the
That's
time.
it. That's it.
Lord have
okay,
mercy.
do it on the other side. We sanitized her finger really
Yes,
well
I do. I
before she
washed
did
it.
this. Yes, and then I know
Oh,
you were
no,
scared
I'm
of the
scared.
red.
Yes.
And I told her that the way to wear red is to start with a gloss, and you can even blend it with a little balm. What are you doing now?
She took it off. Kim, that looked great. That's a big red carpet secret that all the
Exactly.
makeup people do.
And all that is, ladies, if you're wondering how, and he will help you, is that it creates more of that white on your eye.
I
And
like that.
a color like that one is called crystalline. It's
Oh, I love
blue.
that.
So
Lovely.
it takes away some of the redness of the eyes.
All right, let's
Okay.
do red
Okay,
lips. Let's
now
see.
go for
Do a
it.
little bit of the red.
Oh my gosh!
Rockin'
Seriously, I
red.
look
Okay.
so.
Rockin' red.
I look scary with red.
You looked beautiful. We
Ah,
tried it on
God.
your.
Well, while you're putting that on,
Yeah.
let's take a
Good.
look at what the after photo looks
Look
like.
at that!
That's beautiful.
Go home with
It's
Jerry.
so
Will take you to dinner
scary.
if you look like that
Maybe,
tonight, right?
maybe.
Wow.
And remember that red makes even our teeth look whiter.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a lot of good things about red.
Wonderful. All right.
So happy to have shown you something different.
To learn more about Luis's new book, #Beautiful, you can check out our website. You can go to his as well. All the information will be up on the bottom of the screen right there. Also, we invite you to stop by Project Runway. Lifetime is the network. The day Thursdays, the time 9, 8 Central. All right, we're coming back, and Dr. JJ is going to help us out with the booster seats.
Coming up next, when your child's ready to graduate from their booster seat to a seatbelt.